Hi, welcome to Penny's Crafty Creations. Thanks for taking time out every day to hang out, chit chat, craft, and create with me. Today I am doing skinny notepads, and some people call them Jotters. It's just where you have a skinny notepad, and that is it. It's just little skinny, and I put them with a pencil, and they are a small little grab and go kind of thing on my craft fair tables, market tables. So I'm going to show you how I make them, and it starts with a legal pad, and I've already started cutting this one to show you. So it starts with the legal pad. I got mine at Dollar Tree, and they are skinnier than the ones you can get at other stores, but I got it there, and then it is 5 inches wide. So I went down with my cutter down to 2.5 here, and then I just took my blade and ran it down through. So, and as you're going, you're gonna get some little flyaways, but you can correct that after you get going. So you just take your paper, your notepad, and pull away the ones that you're working on, the ones you've already cut. It's a little bit easier to do it that way. If you have another method to do it, then that's totally up to you. This is the way I like to do it. So I'm going to line that up and then line my number down here up so that I have that line to help me keep it straight. And then just taking an X-Acto knife, and I'm starting at the top and I'm applying pressure, and I'm going to run against my metal ruler here all the way down to the bottom. And then remove it, and sometimes those papers might stick, like right here. So I'm gonna put my knife away, grab my scissors, and just work its way up to that point there where it's going to stick, and then you're just going to cut. So you have 2 pieces. They're a little rough cut at this point. You can see you have that little bit of roughage there, but don't worry about that. And you can see here. So what you want is a good pair of scissors to be able to help you out on this point here. So you just want to trim away with your good scissors, and you want a pair of scissors that are going to really be able to get through all those papers. And just cut down, tap along as you're going, so that your side over here is going to stay straight, and it's going to remove all those excess pieces for you. So you have a somewhat straight edge again. Tapping as you go, and that's going to remove all those extra pieces that you don't want. The same with this one here. You can see that I cut a little bit off center. So I'm just going to take my scissors, working my blade up against that piece of paper here, the cardstock on the back, and just cutting all those extra pieces off, and it brings it back to looking much better than when we started. So we have our 2 pieces. We have a little bit of excess paper, so those are good. I'm going to set this aside. And I'm using a 12 by 12 sheet of paper, and what I like to do with my papers is, because I sell retail, I like to put how much the paper pad cost, full price, and how much each sheet would be at that price. And it gives me wiggle room to do a lower price on an item if I need to. So our pad is about 2.5. I'm going to line it up against this piece here, and I'm going to rough cut a little bit extra because of that fold over, and I have 2. So you can get about 4 of the skinny notepads out of 1 sheet of paper. I'm going to set that in my scrap pile. And then you want another piece of paper for the backing, and the backing is this piece here, because you want to cover that little piece of paper that's going to overflow. So take your backing of your notepad, and I have glitter on mine, I'm sorry, lay it down and try and get it as close to that cut part as you did. Then take your double-sided tape, if you're using double-sided tape at this point. You can use glue. And you're going to create a square on this part here and put a line through. So you're kind of creating that design, and you want to push down because you want those to adhere really well. And I'm just going to remove the paper backing off of these. And I usually sell these for about $3 at my craft fairs. Now I'm using a directional paper, so I want to make sure that my directional paper, because this is lines with words, is facing the right way. I'm going to line this part up here down with that bottom as best as I can. Then fold over this part here. And if you have a bone folder, this is a good time to bring that to your table and use it. And then push down. And create those creases by taking your bone folder and giving it a saw effect on your table. Then you're going to take your scissors, and as you can see, we have some overhang on our paper pad. So we have a little bit of overhang. You're going to cut at an angle downward, and then use your blade of your scissors to follow that paper line. And you can tap it if you want. Flip it over, and you're going to cut upward, following the paper line, and then out on that angle. So up and out. Then fold it over, holding it at the bottom here. And you want to make sure that your paper is tight. So make sure you've got your paper lined up with that top there, because you don't want to cut the bottom off. So you have it nice and tight. Your bottom paper is even with the bottom of that. Then you're going to cut following that paper line again, all the way down. Flip it and do the same thing, all the way down. And then cut this way. It will remove any excess that you have up here. So we have it like this. The back is now a little odd looking. So that's where this paper comes in. And you want to go all the way down, getting as close to the edge as you can with your tape or your glue, if you're using glue at this point. All the way on the other side. So you're basically creating the same pattern that we did on the other one. And then you want to have that little bit on the top there. So I'm going to remove the papers. I have a little bit of paper over that one, but that's okay. I'm going to tuck it in and put my paper back down. And it's just a simple, quick and easy little project to give you some more items for your craft fair table, or you need a quick gift and somebody likes to make lists. This would be the perfect gift for them. So you're going to take that paper, line it up with your bottom again, and push it down, and use your knife if you want. Well, not knife. Keep calling it a knife. Well, scoring blade. So it technically can be a knife. And then again, the same thing. Follow the pattern of your paper all the way down on both sides. And there you have a very simple, easy gift. And you can knock them out in a little while, a few minutes to do one. So I have some others here that I've already done with another sheet from the collection. This one has a bird on it here. You can add stickers to them, but with using the decorative papers, I don't tend to. And I like to use the double-sided so it gives that finished look when you open it on the top there. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.